There are 31 nights till Halloween, which means these are the 31 nights to watch horror films. This is 31 Nights of Halloween.
When there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth.
George Romero's 1978 Dawn of the Dead was my favorite zombie film of all time for a long time. When I was a kid, when I first saw it, I fell in love with this movie and I said, oh my God, if the zombie apocalypse ever did happen, there would be a war between people wanting to go and shelter in a mall. I also wrote a script when I was like around this time, well earlier. I saw Dawn of the Dead pretty early, so later on I wrote a script called The Devil's Hell, and I actually mailed the script to Paramount Pictures. So I'm waiting one day and it had misspellings and everything. I was 11 years old or something like that. Oh, it was awful. And I actually wrote this. It wasn't a script. It was a trailer to a movie, and I called it The Devil's Hell. But my shelter there was a school instead of, a mall. And then later on, we watched Black Summer, and then they went to a school, which I thought was the coolest part of that whole first season of that one episode, where I thought that was interesting. But anyway, we're talking about Dawn of the Dead. So Dawn of the Dead was my favorite for a long time. Now it's not. There's a different movie. Actually, I like Day of the Dead a little bit more, but this one's still so good. And because the 2004 film was so good too, and I saw it in theaters, that I have to put these two on movies you definitely need to see. If you haven't seen either one of these, you definitely need to watch it for Halloween. But I would recommend you watch the 2004 one, because younger people are going to be more entertained by that one than they would the 1978 one. I mean, if I was to show someone the 1978 one now, that's Gen Z, they probably would be bored out of their mind watching it. So I think they'd probably be more entertained by the Zack Snyder one. But I really still do like Dawn of the Dead, the 1978 version. I think it's better. I think the messages that it presents is about consumerism and how we're materialistic people. And like we could look for a safe shelter, but why would we go, like I would too, go to a mall? Because there's everything we need. And why do we need all these things to survive? We could see in the original Dawn of the Dead, they didn't need all those things, and it actually cost them a few lives. But yes, the original Dawn of the Dead was great. That's the 2004 version actually missed that part, that aspect of it. And I think the ending of them just deciding to leave, I thought that was, I didn't like that very much. I thought the way they did it in 1978, where some other group, some other people see that, oh my God, these people are sheltered up in this mall. They have everything they want. Oh my God, why do you think we could go in there? And the same thing, like in the 1978 version, the scene where where Roger and Flyboy go into the bank and steal the money. And they look at it and go, you never know. Like, because the world's over. Well, you don't need money for it, but they go, you never know, but they still steal it. And then these other people come to steal all the things that they already have. And it's about it's about consumerism, about greed. And George Romero did really good presenting that film. I think the only bad thing about the 1978 version is the special effects. No offense to Tom Savini, but they don't look really that great in this film. The blood's too red and everybody is too white. But all in all, I still think Dawn of the Dead is a really good movie. And the remake was very, very good at the time. I remember I saw it with two of my girlfriends at the time. And I mean girlfriends as in they were girls and they were my friends. And we went to the theater and saw it. And we jumped. One of them was a girlfriend. But anyway, at the time when we saw it, that one scene where she slams the door and she falls back and she hits her head in the bathtub. We were, oh my God. And then it was just such a difference. It was so different from the original Dawn of the Dead. Like, we have fast zombies. I wasn't expecting this. I just saw the trailer. I didn't even think I saw the trailer when it first was released. All I know is Dawn of the Dead. I was definitely going to go see it. And I saw it. And it was fun. It was different. It was fun. I still think, I guess it was James Gunn who wrote it, that it lacked a lot more than just the consumerism and what was the social commentary that George Romero was trying to tell us. And, most of the time, sometimes in film now, people don't want to be spoon-fed or told things. So I get it. This was just a fun little zombie film that they decided to make. I'm very surprised that they didn't make Day of the Dead. remake that. They did do it, and I think Vin Rames was in it, a remake, and I think Nick Cannon or something. And then Bub was a vegetarian guy that became, but it was terrible. It was awful. And I think Vin Rames was playing the brother that was in that. I don't know if that's what the idea was, but it was horrible. But these two are really great films. You should definitely check them out. As I said, I still like the 1978 version more. But if you haven't seen them, watch it. If you have, let me know in the comment section down below which George Romero zombie film is your favorite. Remember, guys, to subscribe if you like this video and you want to see more videos like this. Also, hit the like button and leave a comment down below. Let me know what's your favorite George Romero film. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.